is not only SpongeBob's boss, that's actually something I know about, but also the Chief Marketing Officer and President of Consumer Products for Nickelodeon. She oversees Nickelodeon's billion-dollar global consumer products business, which encompasses merchandising and licensing for some of the world's most popular intellectual properties. And I know they just got in the sports business. They've got Gronk and they've got Cam, and I can't wait to see what Nickelodeon does with those guys. They got Dora the Explorer, SpongeBob SquarePants, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to name a few. She has received several awards for her innovation, including Advertising Age's Entertainment Marketer of the Year. Please help me welcome Pam Wonder.
You forgot Mellow. That's our recent one. Thank you so much, Multi-Channel News. I think this is so much fun being up there. I haven't seen Karen in a long time. We worked together at TBS. It's great to see her. I think Stephanie and I just did a deal, which is great. And it's real, no, I'm serious, this is great. It's great getting to know everybody up here. This is like a blast. Anyway, I want to acknowledge my fellow honorees. It's really incredible to be up here with all of you guys and to make some new friends. So obviously the accomplishments of these women speak for themselves. And I just want to thank Patrick and SpongeBob for opening up the day for us, right? It's always good to have Bikini Bottom in the house. Just a couple of words. I just have to pinch myself because I've been with Viacom for 18 years. And I can't believe how much has changed over the time I've been there. When I joined, I was a young, naive executive. I was 8 months pregnant when I started my job. And I remember when I got the offer, I thought to myself, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? How can I take on a new job, a new company, lead a new team, make an impact, and still have a little bit of time left for my family? And it's something a lot of women struggle with, especially new moms and women in general, anytime they take on a new role. So now here I am, 18 years later, and honestly, being part of the Viacom organization and helping lead the brand that I represent is honestly, it's just the biggest privilege I've ever had. Nickelodeon is a dream job. And honestly, because it supports and empowers employees, particularly women. In addition, I do get to work with some of the most iconic characters and shows that have ever been created. I think you guys recognize a few of them. I've got to work on the Rugrats, and I get to go to the Kids' Choice Awards, and Dora the Explorer, iCarly, the Turtles, and I think the best show ever created is SpongeBob SquarePants, so I'm happy to be his boss. The multi-channel news people said to reflect on a few things that you've learned, and I just have to say there's a couple of things I've definitely learned throughout my career, and most of that has come by observing other people, both amazing men and women in the industry. And just to share a couple of things that I think are just important for people in general, this is some of the things that I've learned and the things that I admire most and I try to model. And I think the most important thing is you just have to be nice. I have found that people that I admire actually are really awesome people. They have incredible grace under pressure. I love that quality. And my mom, who's here today, always said, you know, Pam, just please be nice to everybody, whether it's the CEO, the receptionist, the waitress, just be nice, because we've all been in those places where people have not been that way and they've been disrespectful. So I think it's really important to do that, and I try to model that every day. It really goes a long way. Also, I'm super inspired by curious people. Don't you wonder how people get successful? I think the quality that they all have is that they are curious. And that's what I want to model. I want to stay relevant. I want to stay connected. I want to listen to other people. And, you know, recently I needed to sharpen my social media skills. So I got myself a social media mentor. She's sitting over there, Marielle Donahue. Thank you very much. I have kick-ass vines now. I got a great Snapchat going. And I am really trying to grow my Twitter footprint. So Pam_Kaufman12, please follow me. How do you like that, Marielle? Okay, and then just two more things, and I know I'm going on too long. Okay, so the other thing is, don't be afraid of what you don't know. Don't we all hate people that know everything, that walk in the room like, oh, I got this. I hate that. So I just have to say, be that person that doesn't always have the answers. Ask for help, ask for advice. The Table 22, you help me so much every day with advice. Every day. There's a lot of my personal mentors in the room, and I thank you very much. Listen, we all can't be experts at everything, so recognizing your strength and listening to others and asking for help is really, really important. So thank you guys for giving me that advice. You can keep going. I'm moving on. Okay, and finally, I would just say that people feel like they're afraid to bring their self to work, and I would just say one of the things that I was advised from day one is to bring you or yourself to work. So don't be afraid to talk to people about the media you're listening to, the music you love, and really just, it's important just that you show up as yourself. So, in closing, there's a few people I have to acknowledge. My husband Scott is here, so I have to thank him for everything. And he runs the household, he's a great partner, and he never questions my Neiman Marcus purchases, so thank you. My kids are not here, they're in school, they're taking exams, whatever, that was their excuse. My mother is here, and Mom, thank you so much for everything, and letting me know when I don't look good, or whatever. My sister Jill, I speak to her every single morning driving to work. I have a lot of family. I have my high school friends here, Nanuet High, thank you. And to really, the tables right here, I am privileged to work with you guys every single day. You make me smarter, you know way more than I do, and I just wanted to, I think working for Nickelodeon is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I'm just gonna close. Also thanking my boss, who's actually at the Kids' Choice Awards right now, Seema Zargami. I've worked for her for 18 years. I learned a lot from her. I laughed a lot with her, and she's been an extraordinary mentor. So the last thing I'll say is I just want to share some words of wisdom from my daughter, Amanda, the one that I was pregnant with when I started. Well, she's now a freshman at WashU, and she recently wrote an article on why having a working mom is the best thing that's ever happened to her. And it was published by the Huffington Post. And I know, all right, it's the brag moment. Ready? I'm sorry, but I was gonna quote Maya Angelou, and then I thought, oh my God, my daughter Amanda wrote this great article. So I'm gonna quote her. I'm gonna quote Amanda. And Amanda wrote, in an ever-changing world, working moms are the best proof that women don't need to choose between a career and a family. They just have to strike a balance. I firmly believe that there are so many reasons why growing up with a working mom just makes you a better person. So I wanted to thank Amanda, I wish she was here, and I really want to thank my colleagues and my friends for coming today, and it's really awesome being up here with all of you amazing women. So thank you very much.